Alrighty, welcome everyone to VR Jungle Podcast. Let me make sure everyone can hear me. Alrighty, this is your host Garreltsy, and this is our second version of Sunday Spotlight Podcast. Sorry, I was sputting. I have my headset on, so everything kind of spurts, and so things kind of freak me out sometimes when I'm in this headset. So today we are doing a game called Ghost of Tabor. Everything that I will be showing you throughout this whole entire podcast will be the game is in beta right now, so some things, especially in my bunker, sometimes are like floating, weird things like that, just because they're pushing out so many updates. We can't kind of fault them for that. So I just really want to make it clear before we get into it that this is a beta version of the game to be full released later down the road. We don't know. And hopefully we will have Scott on later down the road when it comes out to full release as well. It is a very popular game, very busy people, very small studio, but they've really been doing a great job over there. I've done 2 podcasts with Scott so far, both phenomenal podcasts talking about the game and the direction of this game. So if you want to check those out, I will actually, after this, add it to the link in the description. Before we get started, I do want to talk about our affiliates that we have. So just to get started, we have ProTube in my hands. I will actually be playing this game with my ProTube stock on, just because this game is good for it. And then we have W, our number 1 energy drink, to be able to do games like this where you are literally standing up, hunting people down, need to be laser focused. W is the place to go. I got my Ruck Up head strap on right here, and then I also got a Ruck Up decal as well. That's from Ruck Up. Go check them out. And then we have a VR cover. I have not yet purchased a VR cover. I need to, because the one I have now, I was waiting for it to go out. But they have a thing that is called PU leather that is pretty much the foam inserts in the headsets that they come with are very disgusting after a while when they sweat. So they're a more hygienic form to go. And they have other things as well, other than just a face mask as well. So let's get started. This is Ghost of Tabor. I'm going to show the trailer first. I just realized I'm in VR view with this, but you guys get to see VR view of me watching it as well. So we're going to watch the trailer, we're going to talk about their website, and then we're going to get into some gameplay. That's how I've been trying to do the format as well. I will also be trying to read your questions if you have any as well. And then if you have any questions on this, go to their Discord, or you can come to our Discord, and we have what we call the Havoc Militia. We started that, a group of people that join up, talk strategy, and don't kill each other out in the battlefield. So we also have that. If you want to come join the militia, come to the Havoc Discord and join today. We are looking for all kinds of people. Doesn't matter. The only thing is that you have to be 13, just because that's the age requirement for Oculus, and then up obviously will take. You could be 100 years old and you can come be part of the militia. All right, let's get started on this. As you can see, this game is built with Unreal Engine, which I can see that a lot of games have been switching to that. So let's watch the trailer. I need to turn this on really quick so you can hear everything. Let's bump this up. Jeez, it won't go away now.
Welcome to the Tabor Marketplace.
So there you have it. And as you can see, Meta, Steam, PlayStation. I know it's not quite yet on PlayStation yet, but it will be out
Obviously,
soon.
It's a chance thing, however,
Let's get out of that. All right. So as you can see, it is a war-based game. If anyone wants a reference of what type of game this is like, it is like not Ghost of War. This is Ghost of War. It is like Escape from Tarkov. So here is their website. It is ghostedwar.com. You can also find it in the link in the description. If you scroll down, you can see right now how many players in game. 2,629. So, I mean, a lot of people are playing. They have a lot of reoccurring players, 12 server regions, 816,000 deaths. I wish I can get over there without. There's more stuff as well to the bar. It won't let me scroll in the VR view. But we have the shop, game info, media, EULA, where you can join their Discord and then all of their socials up here. You can learn about the game. Like I said, this is a VR first-person shooter survival game. We'll get more into depth on what that means when we do our gameplay. They have integrated with all of these as well. It looks like they're kind of like integrated with DIN, Haptics, bHaptics, Cat VR, and ProTube VR, which I have in my hand, which means that pretty much if you put it on a ProTube VR, you'll be pretty much spec'd in with it. I noticed that when I put my ProTube VR on, I didn't really have to play around with anything. Maybe on your own end, but I put it on and I was good to go. Explore the maps. Right now, there are 2 that are out right now. They have the silos, and then they have the island of Tabor, which we will probably show both of those in today's podcast. Ghost of Tabor Early Access Beta, you can actually buy it right now and get access to that. And then here's all the people that are partner with them, sponsor with them, however you want to say it, but they work with each other to kind of make this game a good part. And the cool thing about this game in VR is that, for instance, like One Shot Fuel, I think it's One Shot Fuel, or maybe just One Shot. I don't know if it's called Fuel, but One Shot, you can actually find the little chewables in game, which I find is pretty cool. And you can find Blackout Coffee in there, things like that. And a lot of the other companies are like actual gun companies, guns like things for that would go onto your gun as well, which I thought was which was a cool idea. That's why I love VR, because you can actually do things like that. All right, let's scroll up top here, and then like I said, you can go to shop, and then here are the different packages that you can get. You have the standard edition, which is $20. You have the Founding Fathers DLC for $30, and then you can click on it and it'll tell you a list of the things that you can get. Did they lowered the price of the Founder Father? I thought it was like $50 is what I paid for mine. I don't know. Care package DLC, DLC only. Nuclear Night DLC only. So it looks like they have DLCs that are planning on coming. And then Join or Die DLC only, $10. So it looks like they have DLCs already out there. They have clothing, which I just want them to have one that just says Ghost of Tabor. I don't know why they don't have that yet. I would definitely buy one if it just said Ghost of Tabor. But it looks like you have all of the 3 classes right here: Phoenix, Volk, and Ghost. All right, game info. This is just the overview, the core features. You can read all this that you want when you go out to the website if you want to learn more about it. But survive and stay alive, explore, loot and shoot, and upgrade your arsenal. The cool thing about this podcast is that we're actually going to get in there and show all these things on how the game plays. And then they have how the story plays out. And then everything that you could possibly know of, like maybe a little backstory of who you're going against, why you're there, what's up with the island, what is, Tabor, things like that. And then you have media files that they like to share of other people. It looks like they have TikToks out there, YouTube videos, maybe how-tos, things like that. Okay, so let's close out of this. We'll actually come back to this. We'll leave this open, but let's go over to the main screen here. And we're here. Let's switch over to this. Now we're here. All right. So let me make sure that we're going to have to make sure the game audio is good really quick. Let me mute this. Scroll down here. Have that showing. Game audio. All right. Let's find out. Game audio is not working because I stream on Twitch and do this. So let's fix this game audio really quick. Properties, speaker virtual jack pop, and there we go. There we go. All right. And then just to make sure that everything is really solid, let me make sure. Yeah, virtual desktop. Okay, let's get started into the actual gameplay now. So when you load into this, eventually I don't know if they're going to change this, if they always just want you to come in here and practice with stuff. You just want to like warm up. I know a lot of times when I load in, just make sure the game is running smoothly, I'll go over there, grab a pistol, and shoot with it. But you can walk up to each station. If you even walk up to the middle, you'll see these little platforms right here. Level. And then
here we will comprehensively walk you through all the basics. First, we'll start with how to access your settings.
Where to go,
to open
about
your
the
menu,
settings,
press the menu button on your left controller for Quest, or the trackpad on your left controller for Index.
It's just a nice little tutorial that
if you're using virtual desktop,
and say like you don't know how
your left
to work
thumbstick.
a certain gun.
First thing you're going to want to do is calibrate your height. Simply select the automatic calibration option, and you can manually
shotgun. So you can actually walk up.
This is the shotgun station.
Teach you how to
First,
load it,
you're going to need to load your shotgun. Please pick up the ammo box with your grip.
You can actually go and grab ammo. Grab the
then with your
shotgun,
offhand, slide the tray out using grip.
Slide it in,
From here, you can take the individual shells out of the box by holding trigger, then grip.
I think it just
or you can slide the tray out to expose the desired amount of ammo, flip the box over the table, and press trigger on the same hand to drop. This is the shotgun.
We'll get into all this in a second when we get to speccing ourselves out. And then I can also see the chat, so if anyone wants to talk and ask me questions while we're going, feel free. So here's
this is the pistol station.
They pop up and they just
please pick up the pistol using your grip.
Load your pistol,
Then with your offhand, pick up a magazine with trigger. Insert the magazine into the pistol's mag well. Pull back the slide using trigger, then release.
Bullseyes all day long. You can go over here, teach you about assault rifles.
This is the rifle station. Please pick up the rifle using your grip. Then with your offhand, pick up a magazine with trigger.
So, there's that. Other type of, that is an SMG. That's an LMG that it'll teach you how to use. And
this is the sniper rifle station.
The sniper rifle station.
Please pick up the sniper rifle using your grip.
For instance, you can take the scope, put it on there, slide it to your liking.
Pick up the scope with grip and place it on the rail where you prefer.
The ammunition, slide it in, load in your huge ammunition.
You may remove it by holding trigger, then grip, and repositioning it to your liking.
The thing about some of these things, they actually have things that are spec to where you
pick up a magazine with trigger and place it in the sniper rifle mag well.
The zoom, and so
pull back the charging handle using trigger, then release.
In a VR game,
you have now chambered around, and the sniper rifle is ready to fire.
Kind of blew my mind away.
While still holding the sniper rifle with your dominant hand, bring your offhand close to the handguard and grip to two-hand the sniper rifle. Aim the rifle at the targets by looking through the scope and squeeze your dominant.
And so you can do other things. Grenade station. You can snap a neck over there if you want to. Actually, let's snap a neck before we go do something. Snapping a neck sounds fun. Hit 4 mil today and maxed all traders last week. Nice. That's awesome. Well, add me. We'll have to play together sometime. I don't stream on this. I stream on my Twitch, obviously. I'm just doing this.
This is the hand combat station.
You can go up to him.
If you can get close enough, you can take down the enemy AI
feet. Necks in this game, which is hilarious. All right, so let's go to what we call our safe house. And we'll walk around the safe house for a second, and then I'm going to show you the market, and then I'm going to go to both of the locations and talk about the kiosks over here. So when you load in, this is your safe house, bunker, whatever you want to call it. When you first load in, you're going to have to come here and use certain keys for the doors that match up. So red, and you don't care about the door, care about the stickers that are on here. It's all about the stickers. So red, the red, and so like obviously there's no silver, so you're going to look at that, and that's white. So you'd come over here and you would grab it. So you'd actually physically grab the key, turn around, put it in, and then it will then say, okay, but I already have it open, so that's probably why I didn't want to access it. Okay, I can see on the ground. So anyways, we'll walk into this first room. So this is the main thing that used to be open all the time. You have your main storage area, and then you have things that you can sell over here, and then you can also sometimes buy, and we'll get into that. And then more storage over there. But let's walk into this room. So here is my loads of gobs of stuff right here. The guns that I have got from looting, going in, and doing raids. As you can see, you can put regular guns up here. You can put your ammo up here. You can put pistols up here. And then right over here, I have my grenades, my attachments, my night vision goggles, which is pretty freaking cool in this game. I've never seen night vision goggles in a VR game, and they work the way that they're supposed to, and it's pretty freaking cool. I'll actually probably wear one when we go to the first location. So you can store it all right here. I put most of my stuff down. Some things are still kind of floating a little bit, but like I said, they've been updating stuff so much that sometimes it's like if they push an update, it kind of just lags stuff. You can't, it happens. So there's got that floating right there. And then you have storage right here for your backpacks. There's level 1, level 2, and we'll get into certain levels of stuff as well. Right here, you can actually make ammunition as well, which is pretty cool. And so if you ever want to come in here and you're like, all right, I have a gun, I don't know what type of ammunition I need. So you can actually grab the ammunition, put it in this right here, the reloader, and it'll actually tell you what it is. So it's 5.56 by 45. And so when you make everything, you would come in here and you would set it through the kiosk on exactly what type and the quantity that you want. And then a lovely little box will come out like that. And so you can use this to load it for you. Obviously, that's better. Or you can also single load in this game as well. You have your dummies. I thought my other one was in here. You have your dummies that you can actually put your vest on and stuff if you want to spec it out to see what you're going to look like. You have your helmet. You can actually put on the helmets. There's multiple styles of helmets. This one you can actually put on the night vision goggles right here. So once that gear shows up, it actually goes on the head, and then you can put it down, and now we're in night vision. That's pretty freaking sweet, I'm not going to lie. So we'll actually take this helmet off, and just put it there, and we'll come back for this later. Come on, you can get up there. You can just stay right there. And a lot of times, I don't know if it's glitching because it was floating, but it's red. I want this to not be red for a second. We might be safe just to keep it on the helmet then. We'll see if it disappears. All right, stay right there. Right here, you can come in. You have more storage as well. These are some more guns that I got for raids. Another mannequin that you could spec out. A whole row of backpacks you can have for storage. And then these also open up as well. That you can open up. And then you can store your vest right here. And eventually, I think you could probably store your helmets. These don't have save spots right here yet, so I don't know if you can store the helmets yet. And you can slam it shut, slam it shut. So, let's get in. So, there's our weapons, storage. And these are more for guns. This is more for your guns and supplies. And then if you have a whole bunch of extra stuff that you want, like I said, there are other storage things. You could store stuff in here. You can go all the way down here. Let's see if this room is. This is a server room. It's still closed. Okay, and so sometimes when they're working on stuff and updating it, they'll just close them. So if you can't open it, don't worry about it. It's not like the game broke. So right down here takes you to your own shooting range. We're not going to go down there. It's just a shooting range. Right here is like your room to where it's a joke. I have been having a floating can there. Sometimes I collect weird things like my tuna right there. Got my floating can, which I think is funny. I made it float. And then here's your own room where you could probably store like a weapon that you'll know that you like collected or found. Say like eventually they're going to do stuff with raids to where I think they're doing like a John Wick DLC down the road, and you might be able to get the John Wick gun and you don't want to lose it. This will probably be the spot where you're going to store those type of things, is that special items you don't want to lose, like collectibles and shit like that. So they'll go right there. You can store stuff here. Anything that has this arrows right here is for a save. So you can also put things here. I think eventually down the road they're going to have a whole bunch of saved locations. All right. So right here is the med bay. If you come here, there's always a nice little thing here, the heal yourself. Anytime you need to heal yourself, you can grab it and then shoot yourself right into the hand. Where you see this little gear is where you get healed. And then you can store more stuff all right here. Can you store stuff up there? Yeah, you can. So you can store stuff up there, but I'm not tall enough to get up there. All right. So let's get into this last room right here, and then we'll go to the Tabor market. So like I said, you can have other things you can store here. You can store stuff here. I just stored stuff here, but when I grab stuff or I lose something, I'll just put it in here. I have a lot of my food and my water here. And sometimes if I'm like trying to hurry up and things I don't want to sell, and I want to grab things, I'm selling, but then I'm like, oh, I don't want to sell that. I'll probably do something with it later. You can just put it like right here. So I have like a laser and then a sight there, and then some of my main module armor, what do you call it? Gun magazine module right there. So you can let's actually sell something. Let's sell this energy drink. So you can take the energy drink, put it on the conveyor. It'll go down, and then it opens up who you can sell to. A lot of times, I just sell for the most expensive thing. And so you can find things out there. Like, you can find GPUs that are worth... I found a GPU the other day that was up to $65,000. So a lot of things when you find out there, just take it. If you could fit it, and then take it. You'll never know. And then eventually you're going to find out, like, what's worth the most, what's something that you should really be looking for. You know, there's some crypto wallets out there that someone, I think Simmons said they found $300,000 in it. Not $3,000. I think it's whatever their money is. I think it's called TK. But also, before we get into everything, you see that there is water and there is also food. You can see on our bar right here, we do need to eat and we do need to drink. And then there's our health as well. And then we have other HUDs as well, like a compass when we get out there. All right, let's go to the market. Let's talk about the market, and then let's get into some gameplay. Okay, so you're going to head out to the market. This is solely for you to buy things. You do not sell anything here. We have multiple options of merchants here and people that sell. We have the main weapons one. We have Merchants of Death, I think is for insurance. It's not, nothing's there yet. You have area for armor. You have an area for medic. And then down there, we have stuff all the way for explosives, grenades, stuff like that. So we'll go to everyone. And they come here, they got nice little, they did it, let me just tell you. I always tell people this, especially when I stream. Take a moment and look at this. They did a really good job at the market. I got to see this on Twitter pretty much be developed from when they were sketching it and then actually be put into the game is pretty cool. They did a really good job on the market. And the way that it works is pretty cool. So if you notice, I got this little beeper, this little scanner. So when you go up to something, say I want to buy a gun, you can go to the selection, say, hey, I want a gun. You can click gun, you see what kind of gun you want. I want an assault rifle, and then I can actually, if I have enough of this TK, I can actually purchase it. So I can buy all these, and if you go, you have the next level, and then you start seeing these that are missing, and it says increase trader level, and we'll get to that in a second as well. Just to tell you before we go more into depth about the trader level is that you complete missions, and I thought you were able to upgrade it by selling it, but as what I've heard so far is that you just complete the missions that has that logo on it. And so if you want to buy something, say I want to buy this AKM, I go up to it and I scan it, I go to checkout, and now it is there. Say I want to keep this AKM in my kiosk back at my base because I'm probably going to use it a lot, or I think I am. You can hit this star button, and now it is favorited, and you can actually go back to your base, so you don't always have to come to the market to get it. So you go buy, and there you go. You can't see yet what your trader level is here. I wish you could. I'll show you when we before we start a mission where the trader level is actually located at. So that gun will be waiting back for us at the safe house. And like I said, you have other things in here like armor. And then when it comes to armor and the backpacks, I was saying like there are certain levels of protection that you can actually get. So you have your armor modules that are things you can put your clips in or your magazines, and you can also put a knife and grenades in there as well, smoke, stuff like that. Then we have helmet attachments that you can get. You can get the night vision goggles. There's multiple different ones. There's looks like a riot shield or a face mask. Chest rigs right here. So you have the different types. So obviously this chest rig, and you need to really be paying attention to the rigs that you see out in the raids. This would be considered level 1. This would be considered level 2. And then right here it'd be 3, and then level 4. And you could tell usually when you're looking at them, and then level 5. I've only found level 5 once. That freaking is awesome. You could usually tell when it comes to certain levels, especially when it comes to helmets and chest rigs, on just what is being protected on your body. So obviously right here you have just your torso being protected. Here you have your torso and stomach being protected, and then the next one that you have right here, which is not trader level, you can kind of see you have torso, stomach, and then your side appendages. And then this gets more into opening to where it is a little probably thicker padding, to where this one actually has arm pad covering your arms, stuff like that, to completely cover you from being shot even to your neck. So keep that in mind when you're out there. And what you're wearing, sometimes you can find a nice upgrade as well. You can buy your med stuff here, like I said, and you can buy your grenades here as well. What's up? All right, so that's the market. Let's get into actually loading into a match. Safe house. Okay, so when we load in it, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do both, and we're gonna spec our. We're gonna put everything on our bodies. Silo. When you come to the kiosk right here, you have the missile silo, and then you have Island of Tabor. You have the option right here, the inner raid. You have your contacts where you can actually search for somebody, invite someone, pending, and stuff like that. You just click on them when they're there. There's another one that shows up when they're green for you to actually click on them. You can star them, stuff like that, to be more readily available to you. If you click on here, like I said, here are the missions. And like I want to be collecting more stuff from, I want my trader level up for the Spectre gunsmithing to get better stuff. So a lot of times I just find a gun that I usually use a lot. Like right now I already have the assault rifle selected. So if I go to my current missions, you can see I can actually turn it in. So Sean wants you to kill 25 players without any restrictions. And so I did that. I can turn that in, and now my trader level it went up in XP, but I don't know if it went up in level, you know. So I also right here, Sean wants you to kill 5 Phoenix with assault rifle, and then you may use any assault rifle without restrictions. So I did that last night, turned it in, and I have more as well. So I'm going to go back to this available missions, click on this, and then I want that assault rifle again. And then I want that 25 Phoenix one because not this one right here. This one is with 5 raids. Might be kind of hard. This one I will actually fail because since I'm doing this podcast, I will actually probably fail this one because I won't be really trying to just murder people. But right here, we will stick with this one, kill 25 players. And so we'll click on that. Right here is what I was talking about, trader progress. It shows you the whole thing. I'm at level 2 for it looks like everything. I'm at level 2. So right here, my reputation, in order to get to level 3, obviously you have to get the full XP. So I don't know exactly. I wish as well, down the road that it would tell you how much, the mission is worth in XP, because like, say I use an assault rifle, but it's only 100 XP, but then it's like, hey, but if you use a harder gun to kill, like an SMG where you have to be a little closer range, will give you 1,000 XP, then, you know, obviously I'm going to try and go for that a little more. Or have like special days, like, you know, this one right here is actually like double XP, go do it. I think that'd be a cool concept to add into the game. All right, so we have the missions, like I said, that we have everything. We have the sit rep, nothing's happening here. So we have the inner raids, missile silo, you just click on it, and you click on it depending on which one you want. If you have a lobby or a team, they will come right here for you to ready up. So we're going to do missile silo, not yet, obviously. All right, Skyliner. So this is kind of cool that he actually did this mid game. I'm sputtering around. So someone just added me, Skyliner. He's in my Discord. I told him to add me earlier, so it looks like he finally got to it. So I can actually go to my contacts, go to Skyliner right here, and then click on the check, and then accept it. If you don't know them, then obviously you can hit X. And then, like I said, that little button that was going to be there, I can actually click that right there and invite them to my game. So, Skyliner, I will tell you later. Thank you for actually getting to see that live. I was not planning to do that, just how it worked out. So, thanks for that. All right, so what I can do is I could either just get all of my stuff here and spec out my stuff, but I want to get a little... I want to go a little crazy with it, go out there fully spec'd out for you. So we're going to go ahead and grab a backpack. We're going to put it on, and we can just go like this. And we can open and close our backpacks. All right. And then there's the AKM that we bought back at the market. We can click on that. We received it. We go like this, and then we can put it in our primary slot section. We have a section for our pistol, and obviously we don't have anything for our ammunition or our knife because you have to either find them, like the modules here, or buy them, or find them out in a raid. So here's my favorite list of the things that I like to purchase. So obviously there's my AKM that I favorited. We're going to go ahead and buy this chest rig. We're going to buy AKM magazines. We're going to let's buy 3 of them. 1 for the gun and 2 for my modules. We already have the modules right there, so we don't have to buy them. We already got a backpack, so we're good there. So it looks like we're good. So let's go ahead and get our purchase stuff. So there's my chest rig. And like I said, we can come up to here. We can grab our module and put it right on there. You could also put it on you while has it on your body. You know, there's another one that I have. I can actually go like this and put it on, you know. But now if you really want a visual of it, you can just take it off and then really place where you want it. You know, you can put it multiple places. If you want to have like a knife, you can actually like move both of these over and then put your knife module right in the middle as well if that's where you want it. So you put that on, We go like this. We grab the ammunition, load it in, chamber up, cock it back. We are now loaded. And there are other options as well for safety. You can actually put the gun in safety. You can put it in full auto and single auto as well. This right here, since it does not have a built-in railing system for you to put attachments, we will actually have to buy the AK rail for this to put on it for attachments, which we still need to buy that. So we're going to put these in our modules. So now when we're out in the raid, we can quick and easily grab it and put it in our gun. All right, so let's go ahead and get that rail that I want right here. So my AK side rail, we're going to go ahead and buy that, receive the item. And so there it is. And so like any other type of attachment, I know that this goes in the back because you obviously can't put it in the front of this gun. So you find it, locate it, it clips it on, and there it goes. So let's go find a sight now. So this one's right my favorite sight right here. I really like this sight. You just put it on, slide it on there, and then now we get a nice red dot. There's many different styles of this to go on here. You can also put flashlights on it. You can put the laser on it, which a lot of times if I'm scoping a gun out, I will have a laser. You can put a silencer on it, which makes the game even more interesting. I've killed 2 people. I've killed the partner, and the other person didn't even know where I was at because of the silencer. It was working so well and hid me when I was in a bush. So there's the night vision goggles. We're actually going to put the helmet back on. Oh, here's another attachment. So you can take this back off. So I took it off. I'm going to grab this one. And see, you can just slide it right on there. Slide it, position it to where you want it, and you can check it. And like I was telling you, with this gun stock that I have, this is the Pro 2 gun stock. Like, I didn't do anything with this. I literally just put my controllers on there, and I have it positioned where I have for almost all my games. And it's just right there, right on site. I don't have any problems with it. It holds the gun really nice. So, like I said, not to just do an ad right there for Pro 2, but link in the description. Actually, it is not in this description, so I will add it because I had to go grab this information from an old podcast. So it's not in the description, but you can go check them out, though. Tell them I sent you. All right, so let's put this back on there. So we're going to use that, and let's go see if we have a successful raid. Let's go. I do want to put the night vision goggles on, though. So we got the helmet. Go like this. There's our night vision goggles. And you're going to trust me. I'll show you when we get in there. It is dark. All right, so Silo, just for people to know, it is where most of the people spent alpha at, and so a lot of people know it very well. They know the ins out of it. It is probably the most difficult place to go and loot, but there is high rewards. There is a boss there that you can get a really good gun. There is a lot of areas where you can actually get like M4s, that type of gun. It is in a tighter range, so you can actually get a lot of loot really quickly, get in and get out, but it is high risk because since you're in a tighter spot and it is dark as hell, people can actually hide around corners and just massacre you. The island, which we'll show as well, is a lot bigger. Your loot will be spread out a little more, so the risk to reward is slightly different than Silo. If you want to have a chill time, really try and figure out the game, I highly suggest the island. And then, like I said, they're obviously going to have more things coming out when it comes to DLCs. So let's go ahead and let's do our very first raid. All right, so we clicked missile silo. We know there. It gives you a little bit of information on it. Make sure we have our stuff. We got our gun, goggles, good. Let's go see if we have a successful mission or if we have a not so successful mission. So when I go in there, I do mute myself, especially since I will be talking to you so much. People can hear you from everywhere. You might see me jump because I jump a lot when I think they're Russians. When they speak Russian, they scare the shit out of me. So we got that going. Alright, and then recently I've been having, I don't know if it's my end there, and I've been having a loading issue, so if it loads wrong or we get stuck on a load screen, all I have to do is back out. I did not. So you can see how dark it is. Let me make sure I'm muted. Okay, I'm muted. So you have your graphics settings, you have your compass right here that you can turn on or off. I always leave it on because it tells you where exfils are at. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our night vision goggles on. Alright, and then always have your gun in hand here because who knows what's going to happen. Have it up and ready. Hopefully I can show you a little bit of stuff before someone comes up and murders me. So there are players in this, and there are scavs. So we just killed an actual person. And then we just killed 2 scavs. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna load. I know I still have ammo there. Shit, someone else is about to come. Alright, so we just have a lot of people coming. So we actually killed a real person. So, oh shit, there's a scav right there. Alright, so we get to look into his stuff. And so he just had a fan and a magazine. I'm not going to take any of that. You can take it straight out of his bag. You can also take his gun. There's a scav down there. Does he have any good gun I want to take? So for the moment, I will take his gun. Level 2 bags you can actually put into your back, but you can store it right there for the moment. Let's kill him. Alright, dead. Let's go ahead and put our night vision goggles back on. And like I said, they have guns that you can pick up from the scavs as well. Let's go loot an area. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna loot. Is he dead? Or like, what is going on there? He's dead now. I guess he just fell down. I've never seen that. Alright. Check our corners. Alright. I'm grabbing that gun. Crap. Alright. So, let's go ahead and put this down. Alright, so in these boxes, you open them up. And so, here are things. So that is actually for my gun. So we're keeping that. That's a walkie-talkie. So what you do is you grab your backpack. You make sure you still be alerted. And then you go ahead and you take it. Shoot. That's going to be like this. Let's put this down. Oh, crap. Put this up. Alright, so what you do is you take the walkie-talkie, you put it in there until it's not highlighted. If it's like this, it'll just fall. Make sure it's like this. Put it in there. We're good. Go like that. Alright. See if anyone's talking. Alright. See if there's anything else in here. I'm not seeing. Okay, there's one more thing here. Looks like there's a whole bunch of other people shooting here. Nothing in there. Alright. Someone's laser. Alright, so we're being attacked right now. And those are real people, so we might die. Alright, so we got him. Okay, so he's got the same rig as me. He's got a nice gun. I'm taking that over this gun. Alright, so we're gonna check his stuff. They have laser sights that I actually want. He has a way better goggle system. I don't know why he put laser on his helmet. That was a dead giveaway. But he did. But we're taking this. This is the best type of scope, I mean, headset you can get. Let me see if I can get this. So this is actually really good. Okay. Oh man, I'm just gonna have to keep it on my head. Oh no, oh no, no. Alright. So, I wish I could take this off. Alright, so I'm not a fan of the laser on the head, but we're dealing with it. He has a level. He has a. Alright, then I think we're hurt. Okay, so we're gonna take this. We're gonna heal up. And then since he has this laser on his head, it's a dead giveaway. I'm probably going to just get out of here. Alright, and then so now they have a bag like this. I don't know. Alright, since I took it from them, they've been having issues, but you can put a gun here. We'll do it at the island. Alright. So, what gun did what did I just have here? Alright. Gosh. I really need this to turn off. Okay, let's get to an exfil. My map turned off. Shit. So that's what happens when you check your settings and a real person comes. So we just lost a lot of good stuff just because my HUD got turned off. And I had my night vision goggles on, and when you have your night vision goggles on, I guess your settings are messed up. We had a pretty good run, though. So I think that if I didn't take the person's gun helmet that was kind of messing up with the laser on, I think that we've been a little safer. But that's the fun part about Tabor that you get to experience, is that we got into some crazy gunfight, and at the same time, someone just easily killed us. So hopefully when I do the island now for the last part of this podcast, that we can get in and get it out and have a successful raid. So, alright, so let's go ahead and just for the sake of this, we're going to buy all of our stuff. So we're going to buy the AKM. We're going to buy the chest rig. We're going to buy, let's go ahead and buy 4 magazines because sometimes I need more ammo here. Do that. Alright, let's go ahead and get the side rail. Primary modules. Alright, let's go get a backpack. Man, I really went the expo that had some really good stuff right there. Too bad we got freaking murked at the last second. But that's Silo for you. It is good reward with high risk, so alright, so for this one, I'm actually going to spec my gun out for a very successful raid that we're about to have. I'm actually going to put a laser on this one to where I don't have to aim down my sights. Alright. here. Give me this. Okay. Go like this. Grab this right here. Put you right here. All right, let's go. We don't have a helmet anymore, but this is what we got. Let's see what we can find. And it's a little brighter, so we don't have to worry about the darkness and stuff. So does anyone have questions that is watching? Wow, so this is the last raid we're going to do. This pretty much will wrap up the Sunday Spotlight podcast, are just to show people a game that I feel like should have these type of tutorials that are built in. So the whole thing while I'm waiting for the load is that I play the game, or it's a game that I know, and then I come in, show the trailer, the website, and how it plays, and a quick little tutorial on how to podcast style, just to help promote VR Jungle. Like we have a podcast tomorrow with Kuss as my co-host as well, and that is at 7 Central, 8 East. And then next Sunday we'll be doing this again. Next Sunday, I believe, is I think I'm doing Breachers. I think next week is when do I have one more week or two more weeks? So maybe Breachers or not, but we'll look into it. But all right, that's what I always do. If I'm in a safe spot, I always go settings since I stream, and I go to audio and I go false to true, just so I know that I am muted. I have came in where that said true, and it was not. So here is the beautiful island, and my HUD is turned off, and that's why we died in the last match, because my HUD wasn't on. I don't even know why my HUD turned off. So we got my compass back on. Okay, so as you can see, there is an exfil that usually is over there, but it's not. It's 160/20. We have 520, and then we have certain bases as well that we can enter into. Trying to figure out what we could do the best without dying. But let's go to the base. So we're not going to go down low. I want to go up high over here first. See exactly. We're going to get a nice little view into the base. So we're going to take a look, see if there's any doors open that aren't supposed to be open. There's a real person right there. So let's sneak over there. See if we can get a nice little pick. I'm going to stay low. I think there's someone up here. There's the person that we were looking for. It almost sounded like there was someone shooting near me. We're gonna let him. We're gonna scope him out. We're gonna see what he's doing. I think there might be a scav below us or a real person. There's a scav over there, but I'm more worried about this person. A little smarter. All right, here we go. He wasn't even looking at me. So I don't know what happened there. That's Tabor for you. He wasn't even looking at me. I have no clue. Hopefully you just caught a cheater live. I have no clue. That person was not looking at me. I have no clue how I just died. But all right, so we're gonna spec our stuff, and then we're gonna try and at least have one successful raid before we get off. You tell me in the comments what was up with that. Was I just bad aim? Was that person not looking at me? I don't think they were looking at me. What did I just buy? Did I buy that A-cam? What did I just buy? Okay. Oh, man. I have no clue what number I'm at here. All right, so buy 2 of these. All right, let's go get my backpack. I am spurting around a little more though after that. Shit. I'm very amazed that person killed me. I'm still a little stunned about it. All right, let's go see what I got for attachments. If I have another laser, I think I might have another laser. I like lasers. If you ever watch my stream, I like lasers. Where's all my lasers? I lost 4 lasers from the game breaking on me yesterday. Very upsetting. So if I don't have a laser, I take these. These are my second favorite. Third favorite, because I like the smaller ones. The smaller ones are my favorite. So, oh, there's one right there. Right there. All right. I definitely picked these. Right here. Nope. I just put you down. I want you. Right here. This is my favorite. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Okay. Alright, so we're on the other end of where we were at. Let's do the testing that I am muted. Okay. I don't want any of that. Ooh. I will take that. And just a fair warning, when you take guns out of these things, if you plan on using it or you're low on ammo, load it. You see how a bullet didn't fly out? Yeah, that's because it wasn't loaded. Alright, so this is why a level 2 backpack's good, but I can't buy them yet. You can just put it back here. So we're going to have to one-hand climb down. So we're either going to die or we're going to be okay with it. All right, come on. All right, stay close. All right, let's go see what that is. Quest. Always got to be on high alert here. People could be anywhere. That was a scav. That gave me away though. Okay, I don't have room to take that gun. Okay. Not seeing anybody. Okay. Okay, don't want that. What is that? What do I have on? So that is an upgrade. Let's go ahead and take these off. Can I put them on right here like that now? Sweet. Okay, let me pick this up. Let's reposition them. Alright, now we got an upgraded. Now we're more protected, and we're ready to go. Nothing. That's real people. Okay, so we got people here. Let's get going. Sometimes we just gotta wait it out. I don't know if it's a scav or not. Huh. It almost sounds like a scav. I know there are real people here. We saw 2 real people. The way this one's moving sounds like a scav. Alright. It's 2 of them against me. High probability that we could die. But I also don't want them running up on my backside either. Oh, there's the scav right there. I knew that one was a scav. Where are the real people at? Alright. So let's leave the scav alone. That's just gonna cause noise for us. Let's just show what an exfil does, if anything. This podcast is getting a little late. Alright, we got the bucket to there. We got no cover for a second. Let's go. Okay, I think we're good to go. I don't see them anywhere. Alright, sometimes there's a med in the back of this, it is. Oh shit. Alright, those 2 are gonna hear me. So we need to hurry up and loot this area. Nothing. Food. Lower level armor. Module. Nothing. Usually there's helmets there. Check our surrounding. Okay. Let's get to an exfil. You always have to be checking your surroundings because there's scavs and the real people can just be hiding in trees and everything. Like there's a scav right there. Came out of nowhere. He was hiding somewhere. They hide. That's the funny thing about this game, that they actually freaking hide on you. Okay. Let's drop this clip and let's get a... That's real people. Alright, there's an exfil right there. I don't know if they're shooting someone's real. I mean, obviously, the bot doesn't. Scavs don't shoot at nobody. All right, so we gotta play this safe. Exfil's right there. People might be holding it down. We don't know. I think you saw that. The game's lagging. Okay, we got him. Okay, got a helmet. Get a level 3 bag. So what we're gonna do, it means his freaking bag is broke, isn't it? Shoot, he's got some really good stuff. Shit. Let's go. We're just gonna exfil. And there we go. That's how you kill someone at the end. Get their loot. So for some reason, the bag like is glitched to where when you take it off of someone, that slot isn't available. But hey, I got a level 2 backpack out of it. And they had stuff that I'm just gonna sell, and I got a quick, easy kill. Oh, because look, I had a gun in it. Look at that, Christmas present. It was lagged because his gun that was on the ground was actually in his bag. All right, so cool. So we got a helmet. We're gonna put our gun right here, because now we're just gonna store everything. Look at that. Got some ammo. Got that gun. Look at that gun. That's a nice gun. And then we also got the original scar that we found. Let me see if it'll go on there. Come on. There we go. And then we got some more ammo clips. Looks like they have some nice ammo. So we can just plop that ammo right here. And then I believe those are full clips. I'll probably just sell them because I don't ever trust people's clips that are in their thing. But awesome. So we're gonna put that there. Take our backpack, put it right there. Put that. Oh yeah, we have a health stem, and we got this. So let's put this right there. So right here, there we go. And then we'll just go ahead and put you right here for right now. And there's our can of energy. There we go. And then we'll just leave those in there. All right, so that right there is the Sunday Spotlight podcast for Ghost of Tabor. I hope you all enjoyed. We got to see all the fun stuff. Hurry up, run through. I'm on a podcast, so let's go. Let's run through it. Are you going to go around? Okay. Nice hair. What is going on with your hair? So anyways, that was Ghost of Tabor. We will have our podcast, our normal podcast tomorrow. Another Sunday Light podcast next Sunday. Check out Tabor. It is a great game. It does have certain things that are being updated constantly. Like I said, it is in beta. But I'm glad you all got to see me murk 3 people in silo, then instantly die. That is Ghost of Tabor right there, especially when it comes to silo. Tell me in the comments if you think that person was cheating. They were not looking at me. They somehow, it almost seems like they one-shotted me. So let me know about that. That was kind of weird. And then we got to go back into the island, avoid some people, and then actually kill somebody right before we exfilled, which right there, that stings. Like, he could have exfilled, but it looked like he decided that, or they wanted to do more looting. And look at that. The risk for his reward was that he died from me hiding in a rock because I was ready to exfil, scoping out to see what he did. So that's why I love this game. It is a beautiful game for what it is right now. I think that down the road we'll have something that this would be considered, in my eyes, the future of what AAA games will be. This game right here, the more development that it makes will be considered down the road, probably like one of the greatest games of VR that they made for this generation. And I think that studio will take what they have here and just keep expanding on it to make even better games and make this game phenomenal. So other than that, if you want to see more type of content like this, but live all the time, I do stream on Twitch. Look me up. Look me up, Garreltsy. That is my name for everything, social media, this and that. And then follow Havoc, which is the esports team that I own. Follow us on Twitter and all our socials. Join our Discord as well. The Discord, we have a thing called the Havoc Military. We are called the Havoc Militia. Just a fun little group idea that I decided to make to pretty much have a strategy channel, a chat channel, and then all that list of people that you saw on my friends list thing are people from the military. So not the military, the Havoc military, not the actual military. That we are just friends with each other, that we know we're going to be on. We can talk to each other, communicate. And then when we see each other out in the wilderness, we tend to make sure if we see who they are, we don't kill them and stuff like that. So other than that, Ghost of Tabor, go test it out today. Hope you all like this video, and see you all tomorrow.